Alright, I'm at the entrance to Arnold Ice Cave. Here's the sign that says don't spread white nose syndrome, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go up here now. So there's a trail here into the entrance. It's a pretty worn trail. It's a pretty popular cave in the area, especially since 2 years ago they suddenly realized it's a lot longer than they thought it was. Notice there's a little bit of snow on the ground. It's pretty cold around here. It's probably below freezing right now, but we are in a desert, so it doesn't get too much snow. I have no idea when it snowed last. I don't think this is from last night. Must have been from a couple days ago. Alright, so there's a walkway up there. I'm sticking to the left this time, so I'm gonna go this way. Maybe I'll come back up that way. It doesn't look too dangerous. Now, I'm just wearing shoes, so hopefully it's not too slippery. It'd be terrible if it's too slippery already to explore the cave for the winter. This cave's open year round, but that doesn't make it a particularly bright idea to come here in the middle of winter when there actually is ice everywhere. Wow. So yeah, look at this. It's a light dusting of snow. Let me pan up here so we can look at the rocks. So mostly just typical cave, you know, big pieces of rock. Some look somewhat loose. I can hear my echo a bit. I don't see any wildlife, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were little birds or bats. Okay, now this part's pretty steep. I think I'm going down like a 30% slope now. Okay, just making sure my camera and everything is going to behave. There's one loose rock here. Just making sure I don't step on a puddle of ice, whatever you call it. Interesting. Looks like up there might be a small way you could crawl back, but obviously that's very steep with loose rock. I'm not gonna try to climb up there. That'd be dangerous, even by my standards. So here we go down the hill. Whoops. See how it's mud there, or loose dirt, which means, you know, it could be a little bit smooth and slippery, low traction. All right, turn on my primary flashlight. I don't need it yet, but better to be safe than sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and just stay to the left as far as I can. Although in this part of the cave, I do have to kind of be smart about where I put my feet and my head. I just heard a loose piece of metal. Oh, nice. So this is from the old stairway. See, this is like the wooden edge of the stairway, and there's like all these metal nails that held the old stairway together. So that metal you heard, that's not that one, but yeah, there's like sharp metal here everywhere. So if you decide to come here, do it carefully. Okay, so I can go left or I can go right. Either way is a little bit slippery. But like I said, I went right last time, so I'm gonna go left. Keep an eye out for bats. Notice how steep that is. This has got to be at least 45 degrees. So I would not recommend this cave for beginners at all. Okay, I'm gonna pan the camera up here so you can see the ceiling. And you see there's green stuff and orange stuff. I don't think that's vandalism. I think that is actually something legit. Like this green stuff, I don't know. But alright, I'm gonna pan back down so you can see where I have to climb here. Trying to keep my 3 points of contact. Okay, I'm gonna pan up again. You can see the rocks. There's the old stairway. See, more exposed metal, more exposed, nice big metal spikes or nails. So yeah, make sure you have your tetanus shots before you come to this place. All right, so down I go some more. So you see it's pretty steep over here. I think it's easier to the right, but let's see if I can get down here a bit first. Notice how it's so very steep. I'm going to go to the right. I think it looks a little bit easier. More things to grab onto on the way down. Ooh, wait. We got frost. There's already a little bit of frost forming on this log here. So, if I were to come back later in the year, early next year, I'm sure there'd be a lot of ice. I don't think I'm going to be brave enough to do that. Last time I came here with that much ice, I was too scared to get down this far. Alright, here we go. Let's see here if I can get down this side. Sure seems steep. Yeah, here we go. Of course, you can see where the rocks have been worn down by people on it, the way everybody else goes. So it's usually better to just go with the crowd in this case. Yeah. Ceiling's interesting here. It's almost like a perfect arch shape, but a little bit of ruggedness for how it cooled down. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if I can go down this way, right down the middle. I got a lot of weight in my backpack. I have a couple extra flashlights and stuff. So I need to make darn sure that I don't lean over too far forward. My center of gravity wouldn't be good. Like I said, at least there's a lot of nice big rocks in here to grab onto. Yeah, well, there's what's left of the stairwell. Notice how right now where I'm standing, the ceiling's probably 20 feet high, and there's a nice arch shaped, and then the ceiling gets a lot lower. The floor is lower there too. But yeah, it's almost like there was almost a second tube, like one that goes that way and one that branched that way or something. Maybe there is a tube, but it got sealed off. I don't know. Wow. Well, I finally made it to the bottom. I'm gonna turn around and look back up so you can see. Wow, yeah, that's like a 60-degree angle